Hi everyone, my name is Isaac Johnson, and today I'll be talking to you all about the importance of blue-collar jobs in our society. Do you like having a successful economy and a place to live that has a pretty community and parks? Without the field of blue-collar workers, these things would not be accessible for people. What people don't see is the hard work that goes into maintaining these things. Blue-collar workers deserve more recognition, and people need to realize the impact they really have on our society. I have a couple of statements made from my credible articles that will help me explain the benefits of blue-collar workers in our society. All of the sources are within 10 years of relevancy and all have credible authors. I think everyone can relate to my stance on blue-collar workers because a lot of people feel as if their job doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Everyone loves having a pretty park and neighborhood, and without landscapers, this would not be available. Everyone would also want an opportunity to go work somewhere without the need of a college degree, and blue-collar jobs allow for that. Blue-collar jobs are essential to the success of a society because they create jobs for people that may not have the money or ability to go to college. They maintain very successful economy and keep the health of civilians in good condition. My first main idea is that blue-collar workers create jobs for people that may not have enough money or ability to go to college. Blue-collar jobs create jobs for people. In an article written by Mark C. Perna in the Forbes magazine, he explains that blue-collar trades like plumbing, construction, electricity, landscaping, cleaning, and others offer low barrier entries. To get most jobs in this day and age, you need a college degree or some form of education. But for some people, that is just not accessible. There are situations where they may need more money or they may not be as good at school. For these situations, a job like blue collar are very important because they give people a place to contribute to society. They also give people a sense of purpose in their life. In an article written by a staff member from the very credible site LinkedIn, it states that these jobs have potential to provide a much needed sense of purpose and community for those who take part in them, as well as an important source of income for individuals and families. This shows the benefit of the jobs it creates. Another thing stated by LinkedIn was that blue-collar jobs create a very good sense of pride in the people in their work. This pride will help them to perform better in everything in everyday life. We have discussed the opportunities that blue-collar jobs give people. Next, we will discuss how blue-collar jobs play a big role in maintaining the success of an economy. The sheer amount of work they have in massive economic buildings and places in the U.S. show the impact they have on our economy. In an article written by Clockwork, they state that blue-collar workers are actually the backbone of our economy. This quote means a lot because it shows us the importance they have on the economy that we just don't see. Another quote from the credible source Clockwork states that these blue-collar workers are responsible for excavating, helping to design, implementing, and building the infrastructure of our country. Everything we need as citizens, like roads, power plants, water facilities, houses, and etc., show us the amount of stuff that blue-collar workers have their hand in. Blue-collar jobs also maintain a successful economy because they create character traits that translate into the amount of effort that people put into their work. In an article written by Christiana Duran, she explains that blue-collar jobs can form their workers into great leaders. They will learn traits and abilities throughout their time in the field that they will translate to other parts of society. In another article written by LinkedIn, it explains that people will learn traits that help them to be able to do stuff on their own. This in turn will create people who are very independent, which is a well-needed part in our society. We just talked about the ways the blue-collar jobs help to maintain our society's economy, so last we will talk about the benefits these jobs have on the health of our people. Blue-collar jobs benefit the health of civilians because pollution is something that blue-collar jobs help to get rid of. An important factor is that landscaping eliminates pollutants. As in an article written by Plants Creative states, landscapers get rid of pollutants just by keeping our plants alive and healthy, which in turn helps to eliminate the pollutants in the air. When blue-collar jobs like landscapers help to maintain plant life in an area, it greatly decreases the amount of pollutants that will be in the air. Blue-collar jobs also help with health in general. When blue-collar jobs maintain the plumbing and buildings in an area, it will naturally increase the health of that area because it can flush out all the bad things that could possibly pollute the city or area and give it bad hygiene. They also help to keep the areas around buildings clean, which in turn decreases the natural dust in the air. When this dust is eliminated, it creates health benefits of the society in the area. This was stated in an article written by Plants Creative. In conclusion, all of the benefits of a blue-collar worker to our society should be enough to make you realize the importance of them. Creating jobs for people that may not have the money or ability to go to college, maintaining a very successful economy, and keeping the health of civilians in good condition are all duties upheld by blue-collar workers in our society. Without them, the U.S. would not be in the successful state it is now. Next time you think of the beauty and successfulness of our society, I want you to stop and think about what contributed to it. Most likely, you will come to the conclusion that it was done by blue-collar workers all across the country. Thank you all for listening. Have a good rest of your day.